And I would love to see it happen. And I think George is right in the aspect of it, because what we've seen so far is the Republican governors wanting to take over on the standpoint of border security, and doing the federal government's job because the federal government's not doing it. And we've seen Obama and his minions push back. I mean, they're suing Jan Brewer, and they're doing a lot of really ugly things to try to keep the states from protecting their citizens. But it sounded to me like George was saying that maybe some of the overstepping that the states do is not so much on the border security, but on some of the interior enforcement stuff and the interior taking care of the people. Um, and that then becomes I don't know, a political mess for the other side. Because if the Democrats don't want us to do their job, they're telling us not to take care of people. If we
Yes.
can find some way that the federal things that we take over from them because they're such a failure at is the good stuff. Not the bad stuff that they don't want to do, but the good stuff that they're crappy at, which is transporting people and feeding people and doing all of those things. And if we just start doing that because, hey man, you suck. We've got better canteens and better kitchens and better churches, and you guys are not doing it, so just back off. We're going to do this instead. And then and that's the little seed of the state rebellion, because
Yes.
that's the power base that we start at in taking over and doing what the feds aren't doing.
And
We take that
imagine
and then we just do a little more, a little more, a little more.
and imagine this. Imagine that the GOP governors say, we're going to help these kids. We're going to take care of them. We're going to dispatch, we got churches, we've got these organizations that want to help. And the president tries to say, no, you can't do that because it's a violation of separation of church and state, or the ACLU or some of these other people say, you can't take care of these kids, you can't help them, you can't give them shots or get them to a doctor or whatever else needs to be done because you're a church and you're going to indoctrinate them or whatever it's going to be. Just imagine how that's going to look to the voters, to swing voters, to Hispanic voters, to other voters. How is that going to look to their own base?
I have
Who
one
wants all these
caveat.
kids to pay?
I have one caveat about that. I do not think the federal government and Obama at all are going to come at it from, you're going to indoctrinate these people. I think they're going to come at it from, you don't meet federal standards.
No, the
for
hell with
taking care
federal
of people.
standards, though. I mean,
Right.
if they
Right.
try
You
to
and I
stop it,
feel that.
it's going to
You
look
and I
terrible.
feel that. But a lot of people are going to say, well, it doesn't come up to the standards of blah, 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 and therefore it's illegal because you're not certified to blah, blah, blah. And then it becomes that sort of thing. The way that it's messaged around that is, this is an emergency. We were not worried about regulations when a bunch of people came into Houston after Katrina. We were worried about humans and the best way that we could to take care of them. And so if we're approaching it from that perspective, we might be able to dodge that bullet, but I will tell you that is what's going to come up.
And Mattress Mac got all the stuff to the Astrodome way before FEMA was even in the state. And we can if we approach it from that perspective again and say, look, hey, federal government, if you want to cut us a check to reimburse us later, that's fine. But we're not sending you money that you would then turn around and send to us because we're doing the job. We'll just take it out of what we would send you. We'll send you the bill. And by the way, back the hell off. And that can be the seeds of the rebellion.